There are at least 3 topics that all leadership coaches should focus on in their sessions. But before we get there, let's talk a little bit about why leadership coaching is an effective form of professional learning for leaders in the first place. Now, coaching is often seen as something for teachers, but whether we're talking about principals or head teachers, which is what they call them in the UK, what we know is that coaching can actually be equally as impactful for them as it can be for teachers. Now, not only are many school leaders actually looking for coaching, what we know is that it's a form of professional learning that may actually keep them in their jobs. And I say that because recently a combined study that was published by NASSP and LPI showed that 42% of principals, 42%, had considered leaving their position. And some of the factors that were included were things like working conditions or compensation, but also high-stakes accountability systems and the evaluation practices. Principals actually said they want timely feedback that they can use to improve their performance and support student learning, but more than half reported that their district's principal evaluation system was not useful. Hello, coaching. Also, a lack of decision-making authority, and the last one was inadequate access to professional learning opportunities. Coaching is one of those. So in order to help do this in our professional learning and development, we can go to some valuable research that actually focuses on teachers. Don't worry, you're going to see what it means for leaders too. Typically, it all actually found that the most effective professional learning and development had the following elements. Ready to listen? Over a long period of time, 3 to 5 years, coaching involves external experts, coaches. Teachers are actually deeply engaged, like leaders should be. It challenges teachers' existing beliefs, like leaders should be. And teachers talk to each other about their teaching, like leaders should do. And school leadership supports teachers' opportunities to learn and provide opportunities within the school structure for this to happen. District offices should be listening. If you think about it, school leaders need the same type of opportunities. Over the past 5 or 6 years, I've actually been coaching school leaders at all levels. I even created a year-long on-demand course packed with content where I meet up with all participants once every 3 weeks for a mastery session where we focus on learning. You can find it on Thinkific. But there are 3 important topics that we focus on every time. Number 1 is mental health. Mark Brackett from Permission to Feel, he actually always talks about how are you feeling. I've actually had leaders break down and cry, and it even caused me to write a blog for my Education Week blog on why we should be concerned about mental health for school leaders. It was shared 13,000 times in 24 hours. Number 2 is instructional leadership. Learning goals using a cycle of inquiry. Now more than ever, school leaders actually say they want to focus on learning. They're tired of talking about COVID. Number 3, barriers. Discussions about barriers to getting into classrooms and doing walkthroughs to even the complicated relationship with the district office. Leadership coaching is about focusing on the academic and social emotional side of leadership, and it's about being more human in our interactions. It's a great way to make sure leaders actually feel heard and valued.